What's good, bro? I'm just giving it a few, give it a little time. I'm about to do this quick video. Let me turn this down. Give it a little time for people to see the live. I know it's early, so not too many people will see it. Plus, it's spontaneous. I like to do these lives spontaneously, so not too many people get a chance to come in here and you know, derail the live stream. Anyway, I'm not gonna be here more than maybe 30 minutes, so I'm gonna do this because there's some stuff I just wanted to talk about real quick. It's not a drama video, nothing like that, but it's a couple things I do need to straighten out. Um, this video was actually long overdue, but let me just start out by saying I really don't feel like I have to get on here and explain a lot of things to people, but to a certain extent, I feel like some people just need to know the truth about some of the stuff that be going on. So I figured let me just do one video, put it up, and then whoever wants to watch it can watch it. Whoever cares could care. Um, but it's long overdue. This video is long overdue. It definitely it's one of those things that I didn't want to make the video, but the video needed to be made for the people that actually care or the people that hear things that are affected. Okay, so let's talk about YouTube, the whole thing with me and like the issues that be occurring, the toxicity that occurs. You know, I started this channel in 2014 or 15. Um, I need to find that out actually. Hold on one second. Let me look that up. Let me look that up real quick. Let me look up when I started this channel that we on, because I don't keep up with everything like that. But this is something I should know. Um, Let me see. I gotta tell you right now. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, so I started this channel in 2014. So that means I've been doing this for 6 years now. That's actually a long time that I've been doing this YouTube stuff. And in the 6 years I've been here, the first 2 years that I've been here, a lot of the people that comment and know me now are not the people that were there when I first started the channel. When I used to do like mainly just game reviews and gaming. I used to pretty much do game reviews and gaming commentary videos. When I was doing that, I had like a different audience because there are people that just click on here to watch those type of videos and keep it moving. And my goal was to get to E3, to build up my channel, get to E3. I actually did that. I did it twice. So once I did that, I kind of already had met the goals in 2016 that I was trying to accomplish with this channel. So the goals that I was trying to accomplish with this channel was to actually get successful enough to get accepted into E3. I couldn't find a bigger platform at the time, bigger than E3. E3 was like the biggest platform I could find to get on as a gaming commentator or game reviewer. Now, if y'all don't know the process for getting into E3 based off your own channel, you have to submit your channel and some of your best work along with some credentials in order to get accepted and get a media badge for E3. And I was able to do that in 2015 and 2016 because I was really going hard doing game reviews. A lot of you guys that know my channel now don't actually know that I did a lot of game reviews. I actually got into a big thing with Bethesda because I had Wolfenstein and I leaked it early. And that was one of the main things that got me noticed on YouTube, is that I leaked Tomb Raider 2013. I leaked the Wolfenstein, the New World Order. I also leaked one more game. I think it was Dying Light. So I leaked those 3 games on YouTube. That got me noticed, and a lot of people didn't actually realize that happened. A lot of you guys just know about the whole situation where they were saying that I botted the channel, and I had explained the story about my partner and what had happened with that. And in 2000 and what was that, 18, I think that's when that happened. And ever since then, it's just been toxic ever since. Now, I'm not going to get on here and try to be a victim or anything like that, but what I will get on here and say is that what the problem is in this community, which I don't understand, and what makes it bad for you guys, the people that watch the content, is that when you take a person who's done something and you keep ridiculing them, right? At a certain point, you have to understand, if I did a crime and I do the time, how much is enough? Like, you guys don't understand. If I'm willing to sit up here and say, okay, I'll take the L, I did this, I did that, I'm the bad guy, I'm guilty, right? If I take the punishment for something, how long should you be punished for it, right? Now, what I noticed is, I said, okay, no matter what I say or what I do, I put up videos, I show my analytics, I did everything I could to explain that situation. And I realized that in this community, because of how toxic the community is, no matter what you do, once people want you to be the bad person, whether you actually did something big or small, no matter what it is, you're gonna be the bad guy. Like, I know that already. Like, I'm not trying to dodge that. I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, well, this is what had happened. What had happened was I just take my L, right? But what I noticed in this community, and why I had to make this video, is because people are using me as a scapegoat in this community to get away with a lot of things. And this is not going to be me pointing people out, this and the other. It's just to tell you guys that recently, Jack Move tweeted out that he had pretty much everyone at WWP muted because he didn't want anyone to spoil The Last of Us, which I actually think that's funny. I didn't have like a problem with it, and I thought that was funny. I'm like, hey, that's your experience. You want to enjoy it, do what you got to do. I'm not mad at anyone's decision on how to enjoy their lives. But when I saw the backstory behind it, I said, this is another one of these instances where I'm being used as some kind of like jump off board. So I'll explain the situation, and there's many of these situations. What had happened was, I'm gonna get to the chat right now. I'm not reading the chat because I want to tell the story and explain this to y'all, because y'all need to hear this. What had happened was, apparently somebody named Holy something. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. I swear to God, I don't know your name. I just know it's Dark Holy something, Holy Gaming, some shit like that. No disrespect to you. I just never really took the time to know your name because I just saw some things with that situation. And when I see somebody's moving a little bit into my opinion funny, I just don't invest time in them at all. So if y'all know anything about me, I'm not up here trying to be friendly with YouTubers and trying to be all buddy on people's channels and trying to be in people's pot. I already know I'm the black sheep, so I just stay in my lane. I stay in my corner. I'm not out here trying to paint myself white and be something I'm not and kiss booty. And I'm just not doing all of that. If you want to mess with me, you mess with me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to try to make you like me, if that makes any sense to you guys. So if you already want to go with the bandwagon that, hey, I heard about Jimmy, he's the bad guy, stay away from that guy, he's bad news, fine. I don't mind. That's fine. I actually don't mind that. But now I see that there's people in like Discords and DMs, and they're making up stories about me to other people in this community, and people are like blocking me, unfollowing me. And like I said, I don't mind, I don't care. But all I'm saying to you people is, when you hear these things, you have to make sure what you're hearing is true, because 99% of the stuff that gets back to me of why a person had an issue is actually not true. It's none of it is true at all. And I'll be sitting there listening, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to go run to that person and defend myself because you made up your mind about what you believe to be true about me. But you should have came to me first, because what's happening is, there's people with fake accounts, there's people clout chasing, there's people flat out lying and creating a narrative to be a part of a conversation. And I'm explaining that with this Holy Gaming thing. Apparently he went and told people that I spoiled the ending of The Last of Us 2, and that people need to be careful talking to me or around, whatever he said. People got to be careful around me because I'm spoiling the game for people. I spoiled the ending. Now, if anybody knows that, and I'm gonna come clean about The Last of Us and how I knew about the whole game and everything, I'm gonna come clean about that too. Okay, I had access to someone who reviewed the game, if that makes any sense. Somebody had a copy of the game and pretty much was telling me, they were clarifying information for me to know what was going on with the game. So I would ask them questions and they would answer the questions. They proved they had the game. I asked them a bunch of questions about it and they answered like a Q&A on Reddit. It's not no top secret thing. And that was how I was able to find out if those leaks were true or not. Now, Naughty Dog came out and said the leaks were not true. So I felt like there was nothing to worry about. Now, people were DMing me and asking me to share the leaks with them, and I did. I shared the leaks with them because they asked for them. I didn't go publicly and leak anything. I had access to the entire game through leaks of the gameplay. That was on the PS4, and I kept trying to tell BG and them, some of these leaks are on a PlayStation. There's no way they're fake, and it turned out that was true. The leaks were not fake because whoever had the leaks, who were leaking them on the internet, underground. There's an underground on the internet, by the way, you guys, and it's pretty much Reddit, 4chan, and all those places where if you know who's who and what's what, you can get access to all this information. If you're a journalist, this is how you find out this information. I do fancy myself a journalist, so I like to know information when I'm talking. So there's like a thing that Jimmy doesn't know what he's talking about, but actually I know a lot about what I'm talking about because I actually research what I'm saying. So anyway, with that being said, I'm getting off track. So pretty much he told a bunch of people in the Discord that I leaked the game and blocked him. Now I'm gonna explain why you got blocked by me, and I mean it's probably gonna sound petty, but I just want to be transparent about why I blocked you and why I block certain people. I don't really block people anymore, but certain people I'll block because I already know you're gonna use me as some kind of content point. And I don't like that. If you're gonna do that, I'm not gonna pretend like we're cool. Meanwhile, you're stabbing me in the back. Sorry, I'm just not. But anyway, so he told people that, and I started getting muted and unfollowed and all that by people randomly, and I didn't understand what was going on. I started getting blocked by people. I didn't know what was happening. So somebody told me that it was because of what he had said, and a couple of people started reacting. So, which once again, I don't care. I'm not mad about it. I don't care. I don't take this that serious. But it made me go, okay, this is another one of those situations where this guy seemed like he was cool, but then he turned around and this is what he's telling people. He's making up stuff that I did. I cannot spoil a game if I did not beat it. Did I know the ending of the game? Yes. Did I confirm it? No. I have not beaten The Last of Us 2 yet to confirm the ending of that game. So I don't know what the ending is. I don't have time to like run behind everybody on Twitter and YouTube and Discord and be clarifying all of these stories that you guys tell. I don't have time to be looking at what these fake accounts are saying. I'll be catching every now and again you guys arguing with these fake accounts. I catch a lot of this stuff and I go to myself, if you're not smart enough to actually look at the URL and see that that's not me, I can't help you. You know, you guys come off as so smart, but yet you guys don't realize to verify any of the information when it comes to me because you want to believe I'm really this person that gives a fuck and I have time to care about you and say these things about you. But I really do want y'all to understand it's not trying to be rude or anything, but I really just don't give a fuck. I don't care about 99% of you guys on this platform. I'm sorry, but the truth is I don't have enough energy to care about what you said about me because I'm too busy doing things that in personal life. Like I have other things going on. People keep asking about Ubisoft. Apparently, I thought by now you guys would have figured out. Obviously, something's going on there. If I keep talking about it the way that I do, I mean, I try not to make it blatantly obvious, but I felt like at a certain point it was too obvious for y'all not to have figured that out. That there must be something there. You know, of course, I have some kind of tie into that company in some way. I'm not gonna get into what it is because every time I talk about business stuff, people run and they start tweeting that I came across this and I'm doing it. You came across it from our channel, bro. You came across it from me, but you don't want to give me credit because I have to be the black sheep and the bad guy and yada yada. I know. Y'all gotta keep the narrative going that I'm this toxic bad person, and I get it. But at the end of the day, because of that, you guys don't have access to information that I have that would probably benefit y'all. Y'all found out about stocks, gaming stocks, and everybody's a stock market investor. Cool. There's other ways to make money. That's what you call a long-term investment for retirement. A lot of you guys are in your 20s. I'm way older than that. I'm too old to make a long-term investment on something and sit up here and have all this toxicity going on. I need short-term flips. I need quick flips. I need those kind of things in my life. So I'm not gonna sit up here and go ahead and look for long-term investments. That's cool that you guys figured that out. Great. Hopefully when you get my age, you'll have a couple dollars. Hopefully when you get older than me, you'll be rich. I'm not hating. I'm not doing any negative, but there's other investments you guys could have made. I would have loved to have told you, but the way I get treated in this community, I'm just gonna keep my little gems to myself. That's why I had stopped doing the riding with Jimmy, because I was giving people knowledge and people was talking shit about it and only picking up on the toxic stuff, only sharing the negative parts. And I started realizing, I said, okay, this is turning into like a toxic cesspool for people who need attention or whatever's going on, whatever weird shit was going on with you guys. And I started realizing this is becoming more harmful than helpful. So I slid back because that wasn't the intention of me doing these live streams. My intention was to actually talk to you guys, kick it with you guys, and answer some questions and give you guys valid answers. That was my intention. But it started turning into clips of this drama and this toxicity. And that's not, I'm not here to just be toxic. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I want you guys to realize that a lot of the stuff you hear, you verify it. Just do like most people do and verify the information. Don't just sit up there and keep believing everything you hear. A lot of things that you guys hear is actually not true at all. You could easily just come and ask me. Now I'm not gonna sit up here and be validating every little single thing, because honestly, the stuff that I hear, if I took time to validate everything I hear, I would have no time for my personal life, because I hear a lot of nonsense and I go, really? Like, this Last of Us thing is funny. I hear so many things every day about it, and I'm like, do you guys realize my trophies are right there? You can see that I did not beat the game. So I don't get how you guys are running off saying that you're so worried about me spoiling the game, and the ending has been talked about all over YouTube already. So I don't get why people worrying about me spoiling the game, and literally people had the game beat and the endings posted on YouTube by Thursday, the day before the game even came out. So with that being said, just relax. As far as me, like I said, you got to understand, whatever you think I did, even if you think I did something and you believe I did it, whether you want to verify it or not, at a certain point, you do need to realize when people do the crime, they do the time. At a certain point, you need to move on for yourself. Even if you don't like the person, whether it be me or somebody else, you need to move on. I used to have this talk with Zaire. I told him, I said, yo, at a certain point, you just got to move on. You can't be mad for 10 years about something that happened on YouTube. With Bond, the $12,000 PC, at a certain point, you just got to move on. You can't talk about the same thing for 10 years, 20 years. How long do you talk about the same topics? So that's why I brought a little bit of a change to this community. As far as that, I tell people all the time, get new material. Stop talking about the same thing over and over. So at the end of the day, hopefully I get credit for something that I did in this community, because I don't see me being here much longer, to be honest with you guys, just because of the way life is turning out and the things that I have going on. Gaming will always be my number one hobby. But one thing about gaming and you people in this community that don't work well is that you guys seem to take the hobby and just make it toxic. It's not supposed to be stressful and toxic. It's supposed to be enjoyable and fun. But you guys, for some reason, y'all took this thing and turned it into just all about not gaming and just like gossiping. Now, every time I turn around, there's like now I'm reading on Twitter, game developers and some sex gate, and I can't keep up with all of the nonsense in this community, man. Whether it be the crumb side that y'all call it or the other side, and it's just y'all just got too much going on for me, and it ain't about no money. And when it ain't about no money for me, bro, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not really interested in talking about people and just like gossiping. It's just, I'm not interested. It's just one of those things. I could do that on the block. I could do that with my friends. I could do that on the phone. I could do that anywhere. It's just, talk is cheap. Wi-Fi is free, so talk is cheap. I just don't have time. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm mad or anything. When I was trolling, it was fun. But then you guys started getting bent out of shape about the trolling. I started taking me serious. The Weapon Wheel podcast last Sunday, I said Ellie spent 90% of the game on the floor pressing square. People were like looking it up and talking about that's not true. I'm like, bro, it's a joke. You do not spend 90% of a 25-hour game on the floor. It was obviously a joke. I'm getting messages about it and people telling me, I'm like, wait, are you trolling or are you serious? Wait, you're actually serious? Wow. So you don't have nothing better to do than take a comment that was obviously sarcastic serious? I don't know what to tell you guys, man. I actually, at this point, I'm gonna be real. I be feeling sorry for a lot of people in this community, and that's why I don't want to make too many videos, because I know people are gonna get triggered. People are gonna go, "Oh, well, if this guy's saying this, why is he here? Why is he so this and that and that and this?" But honestly, bro, I put a lot of work in, man. Y'all gotta understand. I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I've been doing this on this channel for 6 years already now. I got old. Y'all watch me get old on this channel. So, real quick, I'm not gonna make this much longer. I'm gonna just read a couple of the comments, but I wanted to let you guys know that a lot of the things you hear is usually not true. Like always, most of the time, never ever true. A lot of y'all don't know anything about me. I hear that I'm uneducated. I hear a lot of things about me, and I'll just look at them, and people have this perception that I'm some wannabe street thug, and it's I just like let people think what they want. But at the end of the day, I find it all to be amusing and funny. But it's just a toxic environment, and sometimes you got to detach from it. You just got to detach from the toxicity in this community, and not being live, not streaming. All of that it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I spend time with my son. I was just doing my, like I said, investments and such things, and just focusing on those things and just trying to get my stuff together. I'm not super old, but I'm at an age where I want to make sure when I get old, I'm okay. I had my fun times, but now I got to focus on making sure I'm good when I get older. So that's kind of my focus right now. I'm looking at a lot of short-term investments and flips, things of that nature. So my focus goes into that. Like my top focus is investing and flipping bread, and my hobby is gaming. And I'm not gonna let my hobby become more stressful than my bills and my life. And I'm not gonna let this community become the focal point of my stress. So that is why I detach and ignore a lot of things in this community. I got to the point where I started even ignoring people who are in this community who are content creators who lied on me. And one day I'll address all of that too. That's another video I do need to make. I do need to let y'all know about some of the shady shit that happened to me for no reason by these YouTubers. But if I make that video, people say, Jimmy's trying to play the victim. No, 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 no. What Jimmy is doing is defending himself. But right now, I'm not going to get into that. This ain't the time for it. I don't feel like getting deep, deep, deep into this. But I feel like talking about the thing with Holy. Oh, Holy Gaming, whatever your name is. Let me tell you why I block you. And I'm not mad at you. It's not serious. I'll unblock you even because it's really not serious. But I have to tell you why I blocked you, because it may be considered petty, but it's just me being real and telling y'all how I feel about things. You came on Weapon Will Podcast. You were like, to me, I'm gonna tell you what it looked like to me. Now you could defend me, you could roast me, make 1,000 videos. I really don't got time to be responding to you. But I'm gonna tell you what you did to me and why I did what I did. You came on a podcast, you were angling to me to become a member of the podcast. You pretty much said that a few times. And for some reason, it seemed like you were kind of trying to push me out to become a member. And I'm like, if BG wanted to add you to the podcast, that says the shit. There's no reason for you to try to like come at me on some I'm the weak link shit. And don't, just because I don't say anything doesn't mean I don't see that. You kept making these comments. You kept like trying to angle everything I was doing. If I beat a game on the hardest difficulty and they patched the harder difficulty, you came talking about you beat that. Just listen to the podcast, you can hear it. I'm not gonna get into details. I'm gonna tell you exactly what made me decide to block you on Twitter. And you've been blocked for ever since the day you came on WWP, by the way, last time. You ain't get blocked over The Last of Us. You've been blocked just since the last time you came on WWP by me. What you did was you shouted out every member of the podcast and the guests. I forgot who the guest was, but you even shouted out the guests. You was like, shout out to all the members of the WWP and the special guests. And you put everyone's name in it but me. And I took that as disrespectful because I'm a member of the podcast, whether you like it or not. And at a certain point, if you're not going to show me respect, then I fuck you. I'm going to block you to let you know I don't fuck with you. Like, you guys got to stop acting like y'all act Hollywood, and it's just YouTube. There's no need to act Hollywood on YouTube. We're not on Hollywood. This is not no contract we signed to be here. There's no reason to act Hollywood like that. To me, that was some really phony shit. And when I seen you do that, I blocked you because I felt you was being phony. Just like I was right to block you because then you turned around and lied on me. So see, my perception of you turned out to be correct because you turned around and lied on me and said I did something I didn't do, and you caused it to turn into a big thing. I had people talking mad shit about me in Jack's tweet. It's a whole bunch of comments of people kicking over something that I never did, which is the norm in this community. I'm always getting crucified for shit I didn't do. And I just get to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to just do like Jesus did. I'm going to go sit high in the mountain by myself, turn water to wine, and enjoy my life. Because at this point, I don't understand why you guys keep trying to use me as some point to like get in the community. Like, you don't have to do that. You got people who are flat out lying to their subscribers, and they're growing by the thousands. Just lie to your subscribers like they do. Don't lie on me. I'm a person. Lie about Xbox having the best games coming in 2022. Lie about PS5 being trash and not going to destroy the Xbox this generation. Lie about anything else. Lie about the hardware, like half the Xbox dudes that's blowing up are doing. Just do something like that. Fall within the normal parameters of blowing up your channel. Lie about the games. Don't lie about the people. All you guys who try to lie about me, you get a couple views here and there, but then you notice that you're not blowing up, and the people that are blowing up are the people that are doing that. Now, I'm not coming out here saying this to be a dickhead. I'm not coming out here saying this to be fucked up, but I'm just coming out here to say it to you to let you know that's what you should lie about. Lie about that. Lie about that. Don't lie about people. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's not gonna get you anywhere. It's a short-term growth. People are going to get tired of, people at this point should be tired of hearing about me, but people will get tired of that, and that's how that's going to work. So just go the traditional route. Lie about the consoles, lie about the console war, and you'll grow. You'll get subscribers. I've been losing subscribers. Every time I go live, I lose subscribers because I have to consistently keep going live in order for YouTube to put me in the algorithm. So what happens is I go in reverse. YouTube sees me go live and go, oh, I remember this guy's channel. Let's unsub some of his followers. That's literally what YouTube does. And I've been telling y'all about YouTube for a long time too. So I'm telling you, if you want to grow, that's the way to do it. I've seen dudes go from 1,400 to like 100K, and I'll be watching the content going, man, this guy's just not telling the truth right now. And I'm not going to come blow him up because I'm the black sheep. So no one's going to want to hear it from me. No one's going to believe it. Cool, fine, whatever. I'm the criminal. Okay. But I'm just telling you guys, that's the situation. That's the situation. So if you want to, if you feel like I did something, you might want to hit me up, because 9 out of 10 times you might be talking to a fake account. 9 out of 10 times I never even did that. 9 out of 10 times it's not true. And if you don't speak to me, guess what? I'm not speaking to you. I'm not coming to you defending myself. I'm not coming to you asking you, oh, what did I do? What happened? What's wrong? It ain't going to happen. So it is what it is, man. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It's just not in my nature. So anyway, I'm going to look at the chat real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. It ain't many comments in the chat. He said, are you surprised about the blowback you're receiving from WWP? Nah, that's not. I'm not even talking about that. That's not at all. I expect blowback from WWP. That's not what I'm talking about. I do be dropping a bit of spoilers. Yes, that's true. I do drop a little bit of spoilers. That's just playing around, though. That's just having fun. In the community. Every now and again, like when I said the comment about Joel, that was in the first 3 hours. Look, let me explain something to y'all too about the spoiler stuff, right? When I made the comment about Joel and on WWP Sunday, right? That comment was very, 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 very like, if you didn't play the first 3 hours of the game, I kind of don't know what to tell you, bro. That's all over the internet. That was the first major leak of the game. If you haven't played the first 3 hours of The Last of Us and seen that comment that I made, then I don't know if you should be watching WWP or watching gaming channels, because you're not gaming. Like, I know people be busy, don't get me wrong. I still ain't even beat the game, and I'm sitting there like, damn, how did people find 25 hours between Friday and now to play the game? I'm near the end. I know I'm near the end, but how the hell do you guys find the time to be able to do that? Now, I know some people are working from home and stuff, so I'm not knocking that. Some people are just in between gigs and stuff, not knocking that. But it seemed like I'm the only one who didn't have enough time in this community. So it blows my mind. But anyway, yeah, I expected blowback from that. That was cool. I was gonna like have a little fun with that and this, that, and the third. Cool. But it got to a point where so but The Last of Us, I didn't spoil nothing majorly in the game at all. I could tell you the ending right now and spoil it, but I wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not a person that's gonna ruin someone's enjoyment. I'm not a toxic person. Do I joke around? Yeah. Do I pull people's chain? Yes. But the real me, not even trolling, I'm not gonna like be a dickhead and spoil something for somebody. But yeah, I like to troll a little bit here and there, but I don't do it anymore because people get upset. People get mad when I play with them. But I won't play with them. Pause. That sounded crazy. But anyway, yeah, but I won't spoil a game for somebody if the game. I'm a person that works all the time. I'm always doing stuff. I'm not gonna take. I have to have that casual mindset and think, what if somebody's in the boat like me and they didn't have time to just know life the game and beat it? I don't want to ruin your experience and you pay 60, 70, 80 bucks for that game. I'm going to always look out for that person first when it comes to my content and what comes out of my mouth. So I'm not going to spoil something for somebody that didn't get a chance because he's a family man, he's working hard, he's in school, whatever your situation is, but you may not have time to just be sitting home playing a game. I'm always going to keep that person in mind before I spoil something. So anytime you see me joking around, it's not gonna go far. I'm not gonna ruin an experience for you. Like, that's some horrible crap. That's corny. That's lame. I try not to be that kind of guy at all times. So y'all don't have to worry about that. All right. So I just felt like the video was overdue for me to explain to you guys that a lot of times when you hear stuff, it's not true. You need to verify information when you do hear things, and that's pretty much it. That's all I got to say to you guys, man. You know, I'm gonna get out of here. God bless y'all. I could have stayed a little bit longer, but I feel like getting out of here. I got other things I want to do. I got to check some stuff. I got to make some moves. You know what I mean? Got some real life issues to take care of. And hopefully I'll have The Last of Us beat by tomorrow. I'm thinking about tomorrow I should have it beat. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You guys be blessed. And thank you to everybody that did pull up to the chat. Make sure you tell people to watch the video because they need to hear this. They need to know this story. I would have preferred to do this in the evening time when I could have got more people to come in and watch the video, but I just don't have time. And when even is my time, I'm going to want to play the game. I don't want to be up here live explaining shit. You know, it gets corny and redundant. That's it. I'm out of here. Y'all be good, man. Peace.